Welcome to another lesson with Bilal, and today we're going to be talking about index notation. So first question, write down the value of 2 to the power of minus 1. So whenever you have the power of minus, so 2 to the power of minus 1 or 2 to the power of minus 2 or minus 3, minus 5, you have to get rid of the minus first to make your life easier. And the way you do that is you flip the fraction. So 2 to the power of minus 1. To get rid of the minus, you just get the reciprocal, and then all of that becomes to the power of 1, which is of course half. Anything to the power of 1 is the same thing. Next question. Write down the value of 64 to the power of half. So 64 to the power of a fraction with a numerator 1 means that it's a root of a number. For example, x to the power of half is square root of x. X to the power of a third is cubed root of x. X to the power of a quarter is, I don't know how you pronounce that, but you get the idea. Okay, so in this case, we have this one. So 64 to the power of half, which is square root of 64. And square root of 64 is plus or minus 8. Okay, because 8 times 8 can equal 64, and minus 8 times minus 8 equals 64 as well. Question 2, 2a. Find the value of 36 to the power of half. Now we just did this, so it's quite easy. 36 to the power of half equals square root of 36, which is plus or minus 6. Find the value of a to the power of minus 2 over 3. Now this one's a bit tricky. Okay, so first of all, you do step by step. Okay, so 8 to the power of minus 2 over 3. Write that down first. First of all, get rid of the minus. Okay, so you get rid of the minus by getting the reciprocal, 1 over 8. And then all of that to the power of 2 over 3. Okay, now, so you have a fraction here, and the top number is not a 1. So it's 2 over 3, so 2/3. Now, this might seem a bit difficult, but it's really easy. You just split it. Okay, 2 over 3 is like saying 2 times 1 over 3. You could do this. You can change it into another form like this. 1 over 8 squared, all to the power of a third, which is 1 over 64, all to the power of a third, which is 1 over 64 to the power cubed root, which is 1 over 4. Okay, now that you understand each step, you just do it straight away. Okay, it just takes practice. So 8 to the power of 2 over 3 equals 1 over 8 to the power of 2 over 3. You get rid of the minus, so you do the reciprocal, and then you do cubed root 8 all to the power of 2. So you get rid of the bottom first, or you could do the other way around, it's the same thing. So cubed root of 8 all squared. You do the brackets first. So the cubed root of 1 over 8 is 1 over 4. Sorry, 1 over 2. So you solve what's inside the bracket, then you do 1 over 2 squared, which is 1 over 4. Same answer. Next slide. Write down the value of 7 to the power of 0. Now with this one, anything to the power of 0, so x, let's say, represents any number, equals 1. So automatically 7 to the power of 0 equals 1. Okay. Next question. 5 to the power of minus 1. 5 to the power of minus 1, very easy. Get the reciprocal, and you're done. That's it. 9 to the power of half. We did that before, which is square root of 9, which is plus or minus 3. Question 4. Find the value of 8 to the power of 0. Again, anything to the power of 0 equals 1. So 8 to the power of 0 equals 1. Now this one, 1 over 3 to the power of minus 2. First of all, what you do is get rid of the minus, so you get the reciprocal to the power of 2. 3 over 1 is basically 3, so 3 squared, which is 9. Now, I'll let you have a go with this one, see if you can do it. Okay, so whenever you have powers inside the bracket and outside the bracket, it means you have to times them together. Okay, to make it easier for you basically. So 16 to the power of minus 2 to the power of 3 over 4. You multiply minus 2 by minus 3 over 4. So minus 2 times minus 3 over 4 equals, the minus cancels out, so it's 2 times 3 over 4. 2 times 3 over 4 is 3 over 2. Since you just crossed that out, you divide both by 2, so it becomes 3 over 2. So you can simplify it to 16 to the power of 3 over 2. Now it's much easier to solve. Then you just solve that. Square root of 16 to the power of 3, which is plus or minus 4 to the power of 3. Now you're gonna have two solutions. You're gonna have to work out two solutions: the minus 4 to the power of 3 and 4 to the power of 3. Minus 4 to the power of 3 means that it's minus times minus times minus, which is minus. Okay, so the answer will be minus 64. Okay, now with the plus 4, plus times plus, of course. Wait, hold on. Times plus, yeah. So plus times plus is a plus. So the answer is plus 64. Pause the video and try this out. Alright, so this is the answer. First of all, you multiply the powers. So negative half times minus half, negative half times minus 5 is 5 over 2. Okay, so it becomes 10 to the power of 5 over 2. And then you just solve that. So square root of 100 all to the power of 5. Okay, square root of 100 is plus or minus 10. And then you do plus or minus 10 to the power of 5. So that will give you two answers. 10,000, wait no, 100,000, sorry. And then the other one, minus 100,000.